Hey everyone, thanks for joining. I'm going to do a lunchtime live. I'm actually doing a video, a food review video here at the Cafe Cappuccino. I wanted to go live to let you know what's going on and to see if this is going to work. I do appreciate you joining. I don't have the best equipment situation, but we'll go live and I'll answer any questions that you have. I am waiting for my food. I did order. It is lunchtime. I am at the Cafe Cappuccino on Mactan Highway, located very near the entrance to the 8 Newtown Boulevard and Mactan Newtown. So we're going to go live. I'm going to show you my food in real time, and I'm going to show you me recording a video in real time. Coke Zero. It's been about 10 minutes since I ordered my food. We will see how long it takes for the food to arrive. I am in the Mediterranean room. This restaurant is very unique. It has several different motifs. This is a Mediterranean/Italian room. They also have a Japanese sushi restaurant here. You can order burgers. The menu is absolutely huge. And if you haven't been here before, you should try it. Look at the size of this. It's a ring-bound menu. All the different food items in this menu right there. Even specials. You can even order beverages, beer. You can get pizza here as well. Korean food. They have Indonesian food as well. Lots of different menu items. Here's the burger. And they told me that the burger is imported from either the USA or Australia. And they do have daily specials. This is your daily promotion. Every day of the week they have something different. I did a video yesterday. I released a video yesterday and I showed you the entire menu. So catch that video. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. I'm just waiting for my food. I did order bruschetta and I ordered Italian spaghetti. Hello, how are you? It's here.
What's your food? Bruschetta, sir.
The bruschetta is first. Awesome. Thank you.
Food.
Thank you. I appreciate it. What's your name? I'm sorry.
I'm Michelle.
Michelle. Thank you for delivering the food, Michelle.
You're welcome. Enjoy your food, sir.
Thank you. So let's take a look at the bruschetta. 6 pieces of bruschetta. And I ordered the same food that I ordered. Is this going to be a better way to do it? I ordered the same food as what I ordered at the 32 Italian Deli and Kitchen over at the Promenade. Crispy. The bread seems crispy. Let's take a look and taste what this is. Very good. I like the toast. The bread is crispy. First impression, it's a little heavy on the salt, but it's not overpowering. It was very good. The vegetables are chopped really fine. So now I'm going to turn my camera on. Thanks for joining. All right. I'm actually making a video at the same time. Hello, everyone. They just delivered my appetizer, bruschetta. It was about a 10-minute wait after I ordered my meal. They will bring out the spaghetti in a little while. But I wanted to show you the bruschetta, and I did order the same as I did at the 32 Italian Kitchen restaurant. This is the bruschetta right there. It is crispy toast. The vegetables are chopped really fine. Normally, I'm used to bruschetta having larger chunks of vegetables, tomatoes, etc. I did take one bite from the bruschetta. Tasted very good. I will turn this camera around and I'll continue to eat the bruschetta. I'll give you a ranking from 1 to 10, 10 being the best. And I'll compare it to the food that I had at the 32 Italian Kitchen over at the Promenade. Stay tuned, friends. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim, by the way. Appreciate it. Let me know in the comments below if you can hear me and see me. This is awesome. The vegetables are chopped really fine. Normally bruschetta has larger chunks of tomato. That's what I'm used to in America, at least. Coke Zero. Thanks for liking. My name is Tim. I am at the Cafe Cappuccino restaurant just outside of Mactan, Newtown on Mactan Highway. It's a 5-minute walk. Here's the second piece of bruschetta. It's very good. Let me know in the comments below what kind of videos you would like to see me do. I would appreciate it. I like the crispiness of the bread. It's toasted. It's toasted pretty well. The quality of the bread is really good. Vegetables are good. Again, a little on the salty side. I don't eat much salt, so I'm a little more sensitive to salt than maybe some of the others. But it's very good. It has a good flavor. That's the important part. This is a Mediterranean themed restaurant. There's many different motifs in this restaurant. Like I said before, there's the main restaurant outside. I asked to be put in the back so I could record my videos. I will give you a review, a grade 1 to 10 on the bruschetta when I'm finished. Thanks for the thumbs up. Third piece of bruschetta. I think it was 290 pesos for this bruschetta. Hello, my name is Tim. I'm doing a food review video. That's why I'm going live. I have my camera set up, and I thought I'd go live and show you how I record a food review video. Yummy. Let me know in the comments below. Who's all out there and where you're all from. My name is Tim. I'm at Mactan, Newtown in Mactan Island, Cebu, Philippines. Yummy. Cheers. I'm afraid if I eat all this bruschetta, it's going to spoil my lunch. I do have spaghetti bolognese. I think that's how you pronounce it. Spaghetti bolognese. Yummy. Turn the camera on. Let's start recording pretty soon. This is my wireless microphone. It doesn't seem to be working. Check. Please work. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Sometimes it doesn't work. Yep. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. Check, check, check. I have to pair my mic with my camera. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Oh, this is off. Now my receiver is off. After a while, everything kind of goes dormant. Check. And now my camera turned off. Oh my God. Check. Start recording. Hello, everyone. I finished most of my bruschetta. It was very good. They served me 6 pieces of bruschetta. Flavor was good. Like I mentioned before, it arrived about 10 minutes after I initially ordered my meal. The waitstaff took my order. 10 minutes later, the bruschetta showed up. They've been very prompt. They've stopped back, asked me how the meal was. I wanted to show you the results of what I have. That is your bruschetta, 5 pieces gone. Now it's time for the review. The review, overall, the bruschetta is really good. The toast, high quality bread. It's toasted well, has a little crisp to it. Sometimes if you're a foreigner, the Filipinos don't like toasted bread, so it's sometimes soft. It's not really toasted. This is toasted pretty well. It could be a tad more toasted, but I'm not going to get into that. So the bread, very good. The vegetables are cut really small. I mean, really, it's almost like a chopped vegetable to a fine size. It's really small. I think it's a little too small. I like my tomatoes a little bit bigger chunks. I'm going to dock 1 point for the size of the vegetables. Overall, the taste and flavor was good. It was a little bit salty. I'm going to dock 1 point saltiness. So I'm going to give the bruschetta an 8 out of 10. And I think I gave the bruschetta over at the 32 Italian Kitchen on the Promenade. I think I gave that an 8.5 or a 9. I'll have to go back and look at the video. Overall, bruschetta was really good. No reason not to order it here. Now we just have to wait for my Italian spaghetti bolognese, and I'll give you a review on that. Stay tuned, everyone. Hello, everyone. If you left a message, I probably didn't see it. But thanks for joining. My name is Tim, Streams of Philippine Dreams. I am doing a food review video as well as a live stream. This is the first time I tried that. Thanks for the thumbs up. Feel free to share the video with anybody who feels interested in this content. And I'm afraid if I eat this last piece, it's gonna spoil my spaghetti. I do appreciate it. This restaurant is located only maybe a 5 or 6 minute walk from the Mactan Newtown entrance. It is on Mactan Highway. It's located next door and adjacent to the Mangrove Residence. I did condo tours or apartment tour video a few days ago of the Mangrove Residences. It's located next door, essentially. So if you rent a condo or apartment there, you can walk over here to this restaurant. It's a fine gentleman from Holland who owns this restaurant, and overall it's very good. I did a video yesterday, and I took you on a tour of this restaurant. It's actually, they have a furniture store attached to this restaurant as well. It has a sushi restaurant inside of this restaurant as well. They have a wide variety of items on their menu. Their menu is huge. You can get pizza, you can get Italian, you can get sushi, you can get hamburgers, you name it, you can get it. I have to turn my camera off. So thanks for sticking with me, everyone. I think I'm going to take a bite of this. I feel like I'm wasting food if I don't eat it, right? And this is something you don't want to take home. If you take this home, it gets soggy, it gets nasty. You don't want to eat this, right? So I'll eat it. Good. Let me know how you're all doing out there. Cheers. Coke Zero to you. I do appreciate it. Very good. This was good.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Enjoy your food.
Thank you. Wow, look at that. Let's get this plate out of the way. Let's put it over here so she can grab it. So check this out, friends. Spaghetti bolognese with garlic bread here at Cafe Cappuccino on Mactan Highway, just outside of Mactan Newtown. And we are going to dig in a second. Stay. All right, let's dig in. I have to turn the camera on. It's been about 20 minutes, I would say, since I got my microphone. Hello, who is this? Lost me. Can you find grass-fed beef at S&R? Did they have? They had USDA beef at SNR, but I'm not sure if they had Australian beef at SNR. I can't remember. I did buy the local beef. I bought local sirloin at SNR, and it was awesome. It was only like $10.65 US dollars per pound, and the local sirloin, awesome. I made some videos of me actually preparing the local sirloin in my condo unit. It was awesome. Start recording. Hello, everyone. They just delivered my spaghetti bolognese. I got to learn how to say that. Spaghetti bolognese. It's really hot. It was delivered about 20 minutes, between 15 and 20 minutes after I ordered it. I am doing a live stream when I'm recording this. I will answer your question on the line. So I'm going to try this. I will show you what they delivered. It is in a bowl. It's very warm. The bowl is hot. Spaghetti bolognese with garlic toast here at Cafe Cappuccino. And it was delivered between 15 and 20 minutes after I first ordered it. I'm going to dig in. I'm going to answer some questions on my live stream. I love the expensive shirt you always wear. Oh, thank you, Bruce. Are you the guy who posted that condo walk? So I will dig in and show you the, I'll grade this food on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best. Stay tuned, everyone. Okay. Now I can go back to live. Are you the guy who posted that condo walkthrough today? If so, what was the monthly cost for that? 35,000 pesos for a 6-month lease, fishing therapy. I am that guy. I think Landers has grass-fed. Landers might have grass-fed beef, that's true. You love the expensive shirt. I paid 159 pesos for this shirt at the Hat Mart. And I think you're the second commenter on the shirt, by the way. So let's dig in on and have some garlic butter toast. Let's check the toast out. Tastes good. Again, it's not toasted, it's not real crispy. But in the Philippines, you're generally not going to get real crispy toast. I think there's adequate enough butter on it. It tastes pretty good. You're welcome. So let's dig into the spaghetti. Let's turn the camera on. All right, I decided to leave the camera on while I try my first bite of the spaghetti bolognese. Let's try this. Very warm. I can taste the cheese in it. Very good. So far, the first bite, very good. It does have ground beef in it. Very good. Small chunks of tomato in there. It seems like all the vegetables are chopped really small here. I'm used to a little bit larger vegetables being in my food. But overall, it's very good. Let me turn the camera off. I'll finish about half of it, and then I'll turn the camera back on and let you know what's going on. I'll be flying over next summer. I have thought about Makan as a good supplementing, but I might just move on. I'm not sure yet. Okay, well, good luck fishing. Are you retired here or more of a pass-through guy? I'm pretty much retired here, Paul. Thanks, dude. Sorry. No worries. I love that expensive shirt. Bruce, are you the guy who posted? Yes. Okay. All right. There's a lot of people that actually pass through here. They stop here for a month or two just to kind of get the feel of the Philippines, and then they move on. There's a lot of people like that. Some people stay, some people move on. And who knows, maybe one day I'll move on too. But right now, I've been here 6 months. I kind of like it, and there's really no reason for me to move on. So for now, I'm going to stay, but that doesn't mean I'll be here forever. This tastes pretty good. I think this is a little bit more oily. It has a little more oil in it. Check this oil out. You see the edges? It has some oil in it. It's a little bit oilier than the spaghetti I had over at the 32 Italian Kitchen at the Promenade. A little more oilier. And I think it's coming from the cheese they're using. This cheese is different. Yeah, I think the cheese is oily compared to the spaghetti I had at the Promenade. Yeah, you could move on. There's a lot of guys doing that. Awesome. SRRV. Cheers. Cheers to you. Now, they increased the deposit requirements for SRRV. So if you got it 3 years ago, did you have to provide more of a deposit because they upped the deposit, I think, $5,000 or something? So did you have to go back and add more money to your account? That's the question I had, is do they go backwards and ask you to put more money down because they raised the limit? Is it retroactive? I guess the word. Got to find that home base. Yes, cool. I got my. Yes, yeah. You got to find a home base. You got to decide between a city and the country, basically. No, 1,500 in the bank only. Oh, you're a military guy. Did the deposit go up for the military, or did it stay the same? I'm not a military guy, and the deposit went up, I think, $5,000, US dollars, I think. I think it went from 15,000 to 20,000 US dollars. So I didn't know if they proactively, like if I would have got my SRRV last year and I put 15,000 down, would they have asked me to add another 5,000 to it? I was I was drawn to it because but once I learned you could have. Yeah, I'm winging it for now. Sure, not sure. Age. Are the condos in Mactan insect-free? Are the condos in Mactan insect-free? For the most part. I did have one cockroach when I first moved into my unit, and I put cockroach traps, little plastic things. I'm from Florida, so I'm used to fighting cockroaches. All you have to do is put a little cockroach trap. I think you buy 6 in a box. I put all 6 of them around. So far, I haven't seen any after that. Awesome. Cheers over there, and thank you, Anton. Yeah, thanks. Cheers over there, too. Cheers, you must be Australian or British or something, right? Pretty good. Oh, really? Yeah. I'm using their free Wi-Fi, and I don't think it's the best. I kind of took a chance to use their free Wi-Fi to do this live stream. Your 50s? You're in your 50s. I think you get the SRRV at the age of 55. And you can get it lower than 55, but the deposits go up. I think you can get the SRRV in your 40s, but the deposits are enormous. It's like $50,000 or something if you're in your 40s, if you're not military. Might be. Are you going to tour the Victorian? La Victoria? Are you talking about the La Victoria condo building? I did a couple of videos there. 40 and I qualified, but they want a lot. Yeah, they want a lot down. It's like $50,000 or something, US. The La Victoria is not open yet. I can't get in it. Nobody can get in it. But about a month ago, I did 2 or 3. I think I did 3 condo tour videos. Check it out. I have a playlist. I have a playlist of condo tours on my channel. Go back a month and you'll see 3 videos of La Victoria condo tours. But the building's not open. They just started releasing the condos to the owners. All that means is they essentially are processing the paperwork for the owners to essentially change the title into their names, but the owners cannot get into the building and live yet. Not yet. I'm hearing later this year or early next year for La Victoria. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just renew the tourist visa. But if you stay longer than a year on a tourist visa, you have to have an exit clearance to get out of the country. I think only. Yeah, if I was an ex-military guy, I would do the SRV in a heartbeat. You only pay, what, $1,500 down? That's a no-brainer. You just do that. Then you have multiple entries and exits. I think you can even qualify to purchase the Phil Health insurance here as well. But you don't need it if you're ex-military. Yes, you pay a lot less. Your down payment is a lot less. It's like $1,500 versus $15,000 or something like that. I'm gonna turn my camera on and do an update on my video. Just hang on, friends. Okay, I'm about 1/3 finished with my spaghetti. Just wanted to give you an update. So far, the flavor is really good. It's a tad bit greasy. I think the grease is coming from the cheese that they put on it. Overall, the flavor is really good. The proportion is great. A lot more proportion here for 575 pesos than I had over at the 32 Italian Deli and Kitchen over on the Promenade. So there's more food here. I'm going to turn the camera on. I'm going to show you what I mean. You can see right there. There's a fair amount of grease. And I think that grease is coming from that cheese that they put on. There is a unique flavor to that cheese. Again, I'm from Wisconsin. I'm used to great cheese. So there was a unique flavor to the cheese. It wasn't bad. But I think that cheese has high grease content in it. Or something like that. Overall, the meal is really good. They delivered it, like I said, between 15 and 20 minutes after I ordered it. Flavor is awesome. They did come with garlic bread. Good flavor on the garlic bread. Again, in the Philippines, you're going to get bread that's under toasted from an American standard point of view. But the flavor was good. Let me finish this up and I will give you a full food review shortly. Sorry, I saw something fly across the screen. Veterans also require pension to qualify. You could do that if you want. So the issue with the tourist visa in the Philippines is you come here and you get 29 days. Essentially, when you buy a plane ticket and you arrive in the Philippines, they essentially grant you an immediate 29-day tourist visa, or is it a 30-day? Something like that. So after the 29 days, or before the 29 days, you go to the immigration office and you renew your tourist visa, and you renew it for 30 days. Okay, I'm reading comments. So you renew it the first time for 30 days. You cannot renew it for more than 30 days on your first renewal. After the 30 days, or before the 30 days, you go in and renew it again for 2 months. And it costs money. It costs about like 1,900 pesos every month. So if you're renewing it for 2 months, it's like 3,800 or 4,000 pesos to renew it. And then you renew it every 2 months after that. Every 2 months, every 2 months. But if you stay in the Philippines longer than 1 year and you want to leave the Philippines, you're going to have to process an exit clearance. That's more paperwork, more payment to the government. And it takes like 7 days to get your exit clearance. So if you want to leave the Philippines after you've been here 18 months, for instance, you're going to have to process an exit clearance. And it takes 7 days. It costs some money. I'm not sure how much. But there is a little bit of bureaucracy. It's not like you're filling something out online, you're sending a payment. It's more complicated than that. You have to go to the immigration office. But if you renew your tourist visa every 2 months, and if you leave the country, let's say after 9 months you leave the country, you don't need to process that exit clearance paperwork, and you don't have to wait to 7 days. You actually will get a fine of what I was told, 1,000 pesos. So let's say you renew your visa for 9 months and you leave the country. All you have to do is what I was told, and because I'm going to leave the country in March, and that's going to be about 10 months. I'll be here 10 months. And all they said at the immigration office, they said, when you go to the airport, you're going to have to pay a 1,000 peso fine because you were here longer than 6 months on a tourist visa and you didn't file an exit clearance. So between 6 months and 12 months, if you stay between 6 and 12 months, you can go to the airport, pay your 1,000 peso fine for your exit clearance, and then you can leave. They said it was that easy. But if you stay here 12 months or more, you actually have to process paperwork. You have to go to the immigration office. It's like a 7-day process, is what I was told. So be aware of that. Cool, you have more choices than yes. Yeah. So just keep in mind that if you are here longer than, you can renew your tourist visa every 2 months, but if you're here longer than 12 months and you want to leave the country, you're going to have to process an exit clearance. And also, you can't be here more than 3 years. So you have to at least leave the country once every 3 years. You have to get out of the country and then come back. So every 3 years. And a lot of people will fly to Indonesia, they'll fly to Hong Kong, maybe they'll fly up to Taiwan. Taiwan's a 3-hour plane trip. Yeah. Or you stay here 11 months, jump to Vietnam, pay your 1,000 peso fine, and then come back. And that's going to be my strategy. I'm going to stay here for less than 1 year. I don't mind paying the 1,000 peso fine, but what I don't want to do is stay here more than 12 months and go through that 7-day exit clearance process, because it's a pain in the ass. That's what I heard. Yeah, you don't want to get the SRRV right away. Yeah, you don't want to get the SRR. I was thinking about getting the SRR visa right away as well, and then I heard about the visa process, the renewing every 2 months, the 1,000 peso fine if you stay here less than 1 year, but more than 6 months. And I said, and I plan on going back to America at least once a year anyway. I got a home there. I want to check up on it. I got some doctors I need to go to there. So I'm going to be going back at least once a year. So I'm just going to continue the SRRV, but I am going to get out of the country before the 12-month period, so I don't have to go through the painstaking process of the exit clearance. That's my strategy. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty easy. Every 2 months, I just go down to the Gasano Mall, which is a 15-minute jeepney ride from here. I take the city bus. I pay my 4,000 pesos to renew every 2 months. It's pretty painless. Pretty painless. I also heard that the immigration office, if you stay here longer than 1 year and you keep renewing your tourist visa after 1 year, the immigration office is starting to ask more and more questions. So that's another reason to get out of here at least less than 1 year, because after 1 year, if you're here 12, 15, 18 months, they're going to ask you more and more questions when you go in to renew that tourist visa. I really don't want to be grilled about questions. So I'm going to get out of here at least once every year. Cheers, everyone. Oh. This is pretty good. I think if I eat too much of this, there's just too much grease. This is something that you can only eat maybe half this bowl, because after a while that grease just gets to you. It's good though. It's got good flavor. It's just greasy. And I think it's from the cheese they put on it. The quality of cheese. Let's put it this way, it's not good old-fashioned Wisconsin, USA cheese they're putting on this. But overall, the visa, The tourist visa process. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. If I was a military guy, I would do the SRRV for sure. It's the way to go. Yeah. Yeah, every country has its advantages and disadvantages. Let's put it this way, all the earthquakes and typhoons we've been having lately has not been good for tourism here in the Philippines. I heard a lot of the Koreans and Japanese are not coming here because of the earthquakes and typhoons. I heard that from some of the locals here. This is pretty good. The meat is pretty good. Soon I'm going to turn the camera back on and finish my food review. And then I'll go home and edit it, and I'll have it published tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Philippines time. Yeah, I know a lot of expats that are on the dating sites. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Although the costs are higher than what you think in the Philippines, they're still a lot lower than in America. A lot lower. You're not looking for ladies. Who, me or Paul? I'm losing track. Give me a sea turtle and a cold bear. I'll call it a day. A sea turtle. A sea turtle. That's the first time I heard that one. Gotcha fishing. You come to the right country for that, Paul. Come to the right country for that. They do have sea turtles over in Mobile. They do have sea turtles in Mobile. It's over by south of Cebu, southwest of Cebu. It's on the island of Cebu. It's one of these foods that you just can't stop eating. But when you look at it, you look. I'm thinking to myself, why am I eating this? But I just keep eating it. It's weird. It's weird. I think I'm gonna take this to go, guys. Yeah, I did some snorkeling. Yeah, in Marbago, they have a lot of scuba diving shops in Marbago, which is 10 minutes south down Quezon Highway from Mactan. I did some videos back in February of me snorkeling. I also did helmet diving. You put a helmet on, you go under the water. Uh, I did scuba diving and helmet diving. Yeah, I guess the food is good, but it's greasy. There's just something in my brain saying, "Don't eat it. It's greasy," but it tastes good. So I don't know what to do. I'm kind of full anyway. So I'm going to turn my camera back on and finish this food review. I gotta stop eating the grease here. Watch tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll do a video. I'll be all pimples. I'll have pimples all over my face. Oh. Oh my God. Some of you guys have some interesting lives. So what am I going to do? I'm going to look at this. So I got a minute there. Got a minute. There's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, maybe 8 minutes, 9.5 minutes, 10.5. All right. Okay. I'm just checking to see how much video content I have. Can I make a 15-minute video out of this or not? And the answer is I can. And I got juice on it. God damn it. I got. Please. Anyway, let's turn this on. Yeah. I'm going to turn the camera on and you will watch it live when I rate it. After I clean this up, I got Italian sauce on mine. Okay, let's do this. Turn this on. Check, check, check. There's more going into the YouTube than you think. Start recording. All right, friends. I just finished the meal. I'm going to take the rest of this home. Spaghetti bolognese. I also had bruschetta. I already rated the bruschetta. I think it's an 8 out of 10. Let's take a look at the meal. Show you what it looks like. I finished about half of it. Overall, the flavor was really good. Good flavor. Let's rate the service. Service, awesome. I'll give the service a 10 out of 10. They were very prompt. I got to sit at the table right away. After I sat, I rang the button. I showed that to you earlier. Very responsive wait staff. They came out and took my order right away. It did take about 10 or 15 minutes to get the food. So maybe what I'll do on the service, because it's really not the service's fault, but it's more like, I don't know, the kitchen. It took a little longer than I thought. So is 15 or 20 minutes too long to wait for spaghetti? Not sure. I'm going to dock it a half a plate just for that, for the 15 or 20 minutes. So I'm going to give I'm going to dock this spaghetti 1 point because I think it's a little bit too greasy. It has a little bit too much grease in it. I think the grease is coming from the cheese that they put on it. The portion of the spaghetti, awesome. The meat on the spaghetti was good as well. So I'm going to rate this spaghetti an 8.5 out of 10. 1 point for the grease, 1 point or 1/2 point for, what did I just say? I even forgot. What did I just say? The grease. So I'm gonna rate it. What am I gonna rate it? I'm gonna stop the video. What am I gonna rate this? The portion was good, the grease. Does anybody remember what I was gonna dock it for? Flavor was good, grease. I'm gonna dock it 2 points for the grease. All right, guys, I just finished the meal. Overall, very good spaghetti bolognese. Portion size, awesome. Service, very good. I did have to wait almost 20 minutes for the spaghetti to come out, so I'm gonna dock the service a 1/2 point for that. So I'm gonna give the service a 9.5 out of 10. Maybe 20 minutes is satisfactory for most people, and it might be. So it's up to you. 9.5 to a 10 out of 10 for the service. Wait staff, awesome. The host was great. I sat down right away. I rang the bell after I sat down. After I reviewed the menu, I rang the bell. Wait staff came out, took my order right away. About 10 minutes later, they brought out the bruschetta. I did a review of the bruschetta earlier, and 10 minutes after that, they brought out the spaghetti. So the wait staff, 9.5 or a 10, depending on, do you think 20 minutes is too long to wait? So the spaghetti itself, the food review of the spaghetti, portion size, awesome, really good portion. I ate about half of it. Let's take a look at half of it right there. You can see the grease on it. The vegetables chopped really fine. You can see the tomatoes. It's almost like a ground tomato that they put in it. I think the tomatoes are chopped a little small. The vegetables are chopped a little bit small. So I'm gonna dock I'm gonna dock a 1/2 point for the small vegetables in the meal. The other part I'm gonna dock 1.5 points for is the grease. I think the grease in here is a little bit too much. I think it's coming from the cheese that they put on it. Although it had a good flavor, I think the grease is a little bit too much. So overall, I'm gonna give the spaghetti bolognese an 8 out of 10. If you remember, I did a food review about a month ago over at the 32 Italian Deli and Kitchen over at the Promenade. I think I gave that spaghetti an 8.5 out of 10. And I'm going to give this meal an 8 out of 10. I think the spaghetti over at the Promenade was a little bit better tasting. It had less grease, but the portions were smaller. This was 575 pesos for the spaghetti. It was 290 pesos for the bruschetta. When they bring the full bill, I will video the bill, the all-in cost. Stay tuned, everyone. Thanks for watching my videos. Okay, I'm back to the live stream. Oh, there you are. Right on, man. Maybe I can buy you a beer. My pastor, I'm bringing reels. Got you flying rods in Cebu. Live chats. IT Park. All right. So there. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 for the meal. I did an Italian meal at, if you guys are here in July, I'm in scheduled flying to Cebu, Manila on Monday morning. All right. So I did a food review at the Promenade, which is just outside of Mactan, Newtown. It is walking distance. I think it's a 12-minute walk. And I gave that meal an 8.5 out of 10 because less grease for the most part. Otherwise, this meal was really good. I would recommend coming here. Maybe I'll come back and do a food review, maybe on a hamburger or a pizza, something. I'm not a big seafood guy, So I stay away from the seafood. Maybe I'll try some sushi. Some of the sushis I'll eat. But overall, pretty good meal. I'll let you guys all know what the total cost of the meal is when I get it done. So overall, 8 out of 10. It was okay. I would say it's an okay. I would eat at the Promenade at the 32 Deli and Kitchen. I would recommend that Italian spaghetti over this. But this is pretty good. So there you have it. How long have we been live? 1 hour live. I appreciate everybody joining me on the live stream today. This is the first time I tried doing a video and a live stream at the same time. It wasn't too bad. Could have been worse, I guess. Now I think I have to push this buzzer right here to get the wait staff back. Let's try it. Let's see if the wait staff comes after I push this buzzer. Yeah, the storm. The storm is going to hit Manila and Luzon. That's going to be bad.
Hello.
Well, hello. How are you?
Good.
You're awesome. That's good. I'm awesome. I think I'm finished. Is there a take-home box?
Yeah, we have.
Could you bring a take-home box? I would appreciate
I'll
that.
bring it here or.
It's up to you. Whatever you want to
Okay.
do.
I'll bring
Whatever
it
your
here.
standard procedure is, I appreciate it. There you have it. So we'll let you know what the bill looks like. Hopefully she brings the bill. Thanks for joining the live stream today. I appreciate it. Running on a battery? Are you kidding me? World's weakest battery. So I hope everybody enjoys their stay when they come to the Philippines. November 10th? Did you say you're coming November? You might be coming during the middle of the hurricane. Today's the 8th. You're going to fly into Manila on the 10th? Wow. That's when their typhoon is supposed to be affecting that area, is Monday morning. You're going to be flying into a typhoon. My guess is that your flight is going to be canceled or rerouted or something. Because Monday morning is when the typhoon is supposed to be in Manila, is what I thought. So you might have alternative plans. Have a backup plan. There's a chance you might not make it to Manila if you're coming in on November 10th of this year. In fact, I might even, if I'd be you, I'd even think about changing the flight now. I'd push it out until maybe next week, Friday. Delay it a week. So when are you scheduled to come? Supposed to hit Monday a.m., yeah. You coming in on Monday? Looks like the flight might get delayed partially. Yeah, I think it's going to get delayed for sure. I think it will. Yeah, 7 a.m. sounds right. I agree. Manila and Luzon would be the last place I'd want to be on Earth on Monday morning. It's going to be a mess up there. That typhoon is going to be big. They're not sure if it's going to be. Yeah, I would come to Cebu, for sure. I would. I usually fly from Orlando, Florida, to Seattle or San Francisco, and then from Seattle or San Francisco to Taipei, Taiwan, and then into Cebu. I try to avoid Manila's airport. In fact, I've never been to Manila's airport. I try to avoid Manila. Not like in Manila. I agree. Yep. I've never been to Manila. It's one of the reasons I'm in Cebu is because I didn't want to fly into Manila. Manila's airport is horrible. And then with the typhoon, oh my God, I would avoid Manila like the plague. Flying to Cebu, we're not supposed to get much weather at all. I don't think we might get a little rain, a little wind, not much. If the storm keeps tracking the way they expect it. But there's a possibility the storm tracks more west, we'll get a little more rain. But even if it goes more west, it's still not going to be too bad. And the way it's tracking now, I don't think we're going to get much at all. Yeah. With a typhoon hitting Luzon, I would stay away from Manila. I would just change your flight, come to Cebu. Yeah, come to Cebu. Go to Bangkok. I come to Cebu from Taipei, Taiwan. Actually, I like that flight. Either San Francisco or Seattle to Taipei, Taipei to Cebu. Awesome. I usually China Airlines or EVA. And the service is really good on both of them. Food is usually pretty good on both of them too, if you like the food. But I would avoid Manila on Monday. I would avoid Manila for a week after Monday. Because based on the size of that storm, yeah, where did you book it through? You might be able to change it. Even if you book it, I usually book my stuff on Expedia or Orbitz, and it's like $100 change fee. Yeah, Korea, something, anywhere, Tokyo. I book my tickets on Orbitz, Expedia, and it's like $100 change fee through EVA or China Airlines. Not a big deal. Thank you very much. Do you have the bill? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. What's your name again?
Kim.
What?
Kim.
Kim.
Yeah.
My name is Tim. Nice to meet you, Kim.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm doing a YouTube video. I'm doing a food review actually. Yeah, on my YouTube channel. You can subscribe if you want. Do you want to subscribe?
Yeah, okay.
I have a card. I'll let you have the card.
You pay with card?
I have a card for my YouTube channel.
Okay.
So my channel is Streams of Philippine Dreams.
Okay, I will subscribe it.
Do you want to? Okay. All right. Very good. Later on, we'll do a picture, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Kim. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So here's the damage, guys. So here, they charged me 10 pesos for a takeout box. What is it? It's a styrofoam box with a cover. So 10 pesos for that. Spaghetti bolognese, 575 pesos. Bruschetta, 290 pesos. Coke Zero, 95 pesos. That's kind of a lot. Why are they charging 95 pesos for, it's like a 10-ounce can. It's 320 milliliters. I think that's a lot. Takeout box, 10 pesos. Subtotal, 960 pesos. Service charge, 5%. Is it 18 pesos? No. How much is that? 45 pesos. How much is that? Okay. 18 pesos. Service charge. Tax. The tax here, I did a video on tax. 12% tax. The tax here is crazy, by the way. 1,008 pesos for that meal today. What is that? It's like $18? That's a lot. That's expensive. for the Philippines. That's one of the reasons I don't eat out often, because eating out here, if you want to eat out like this type of food, it's expensive. I think I can catch the normal Delta from Atlanta, LA cheap, then get to Manila, then skip to Cebu. All right, so I'm going to turn the camera on, go over this bill, but these bills are really hard to, yeah. 108. I don't understand this. So where's this at? 12%. 10% is 9.90. Yeah. All right, let's turn this camera on. These bills are really screwy to understand. Start recording. I've got the bill. Let's see what the damage is. What the damage is today. Spaghetti bolognese, 575 pesos. Bruschetta, 290 pesos. Coke Zero, 95 pesos. Takeout box, 10 pesos. Subtotal, 960 pesos. 5% service charge, 18 pesos. Subtotal, 1,008 pesos. And there is a 12% value-added tax. 1,008 pesos for my meal today, with a Coke Zero, with bruschetta, with spaghetti bolognese, here at Cafe Cappuccino by Double Dutch Company on Quezon Mactan Highway. Overall, I give the meal 8 out of 10. It's a good place to come. It's nice and close. It's 5 minutes walk from Mactan, Newtown. If you got a hankering for Italian food, pizza, they even have hamburgers. They told me that the hamburgers are either USDA or it's grass-fed Australian. Maybe I'll come back someday and try a different menu item. But for today, 8 out of 10. Congratulations, Cafe Cappuccino. You did awesome. You have a 9.5 out of 10 on the service, or a 10, depending on if you think 20 minutes is too long to wait. But we'll give them a 10 out of 10. They're awesome. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Feel free to share the video with anybody who feels interested in the content. Have a great day. Stay safe, everyone. That's it. I got to do a thumbnail picture with Kim, the waitress, and we're going to go over and out. I'll edit this up. Check out the video. 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, Philippines time. 5 a.m. Florida time. No, 5 p.m. Florida time. Take care, everyone. Thanks for joining the live stream. Appreciate it. You've been awesome. Take care.